Hello everyone, this isn't a delete apps type of video, but rather something feels wrong and I need to make a change. Lately, my life has been so chronically online and I could feel it catching up to me. The past few days, I've been in a proper slump, sleeping through alarms, skipping workouts, struggling to focus on school, which is scary because I've got an exam coming up. And instead of fixing it, I was just scrolling on Instagram and then TikTok and then back to Instagram. And my screen time is crazy. I was feeling mentally exhausted and physically uncomfortable. Headaches, blurry vision, just this constant feeling of being overstimulated but underfulfilled. And the irony is, once you're in that state, the algorithm knows. I started getting recommended social media detox videos. And this is when I realized I can't just power through this, I need to snap out of this quickly. I didn't delete anything or disappear for 30 days. That felt unrealistic to me. Instead, I put boundaries in place. And here's exactly what helped. My phone doesn't sit next to me when I am sleeping, eating, or working. From the hours of 10 till 7, my phone goes onto grayscale and most apps are blocked. All social media notifications are turned off, but for WhatsApp it stays on. And for my immediate family, I've given them a different notification sound so I don't feel the urge to check every buzz. And I've also been switching to longer form content, such as YouTube and Netflix, just to give my attention span a fighting chance. And it's not perfect, but my screen time went from about 5 hours to just under an hour, and that alone has changed how my day feels. The thing is, you can't just remove scrolling, you have to replace it. So I leaned into things that felt grounding instead of stimulating. I am deep into my journaling era right now, guys, and I actually have 3 journals. I have one at night which gives a simple recap of the day. I do one in the morning to start off my day and have like a positive mindset and be on a good wavelength. And then I have my Islamic journal where I dive into my faith and I be more intentional. Some days I write pages, others it's just the bare minimum. But it doesn't matter because it's helping me clear up that mental noise from the doom scrolling and brain rotting. I've also been colouring, and no, not just because TikTok made it trendy. I genuinely love it. Getting my pens out, putting on a podcast, thinking about the colour combinations. It's quiet, focused, and almost meditative. There's also movement. Nothing too extreme in this winter. I like to go for a walk when I finish my work or have a little stretch. Honestly, some days you've just got to bundle up and romanticize it or bring someone to talk to. The cold air can be brain freezing but also refreshing after being cooped up in your room all day. So I don't think I could fully disconnect from my phone, to be honest. Not because I lack the discipline, but because it's how I stay connected to my grandparents, my friends, and people I care about. But I think it is important to say that going offline doesn't have to mean isolation. It just means being intentional. And while I was doing all of this, I noticed something interesting. Being offline is slowly becoming a luxury. A few years ago, I feel like we were chasing a new aesthetic every month. Cottagecore, goth, Barbie summer, brow summer. I don't know, endless micro trends telling us who to be, but recently something shifted. Being trendless is the new trend. Everyone is online now. Everything is accessible. Dupes, buy now, pay later, instant gratification. So status isn't about access anymore. It's about exclusivity. And what's more exclusive than time? Than presence? Than authenticity? That's why people are gravitating towards physical, intentional things. Dainty watches, vintage pieces, vinyl records. Books, puzzles, cooking, baking, painting, all of these are hobbies of people who have time. And time, ironically, is the real luxury. So I don't think going offline is about rejecting technology. It's about choosing your life over the feed. For me, going offline didn't look aesthetic or extreme. It looked boring, gentle, and imperfect. But it gave me my focus back, my energy back, and my sense of self back. So my main takeaway from this video, guys, is that you don't need to disappear. You just need to come back to yourself.